Oddsmakers say chances are slim to none. March Madness basketball tournament begins.
Sounds like a local radio station, doesn't it? It's WCBS out of New York.
And Americans will spend about $5 billion.
I wanted to make a video showing you how I find these. Or once I just tuned to a station, and then I did this. I found this out by Googling. I want to show you a program I use. I found it just by Googling, and it's called radiolocator.com. It's really cool. What you do is go to radiolocator.com, and then what I do is I go to an advanced search down here in the menu, which I've already clicked, and then you type in the frequency because you're on 880, and you want to go for exact, and then you don't need to fill in anything else, and then you just go down here, and it was gonna say it'll default to sort by call sign. You don't want that. You want it to sort by frequency. And then it defaults to 20 stations at a time. I put it to 100. And that's all you need to do. And hit search. And now it pulls up all the 880s. And then what I do is, what you want to hope for is eventually they will give their station identifier, their call sign. And you can listen for that, where they give their call letters. But what I do first while I'm listening to them is I'll narrow down what type of station I'm listening to. I know, okay, it's a news talk station. And then I know it's not regional, Mexican, or farm, or religious. So I can kind of narrow down which stations it is. And then I just kind of give a look through. Like, it could be this one out of Fairview, North Carolina. I know it's not out of Nashville because it's not Spanish. And you just kind of narrow down which ones you think it are. But eventually they'll give the call sign, and this one is WCBS out of New York. So then you know that's what it is. And then I just write it down on this sheet of paper. I'm going to make like a log because this is kind of fun to have all these. These are all the ones that I can copy. And let's try for a new one here tonight, something different. So let's tune down the band a little bit. That's some kind of Spanish station there, which I'm not interested in.
That's one of the. We might need some graphics if we go that deep.
Yeah, we might have. This will be like that DiCaprio movie, but just going into a dream and then into.
Now this is a really strong station, so you could probably tune up like 10 kc. You just kind of figure out where it's centered. See.
Screwed the worst.
So this is 850. I don't have this one.
All of that from Reed Forgrave around the corner. First, though, here's what's trending.
So you do the same thing. You hit advanced search, and then you go to frequency, and you type in 850, and then just page down, and you want to sort by. This is important. Sort by frequency, and I do 100, even though you won't get 100. And hit search. Now this could be sports. It could be talk. It'd be cool if it was KOA out of Denver, but it's not. I listen to that when I'm in Yellowstone. It'd be great if it was KOA in Denver, but I'm sure it's not. Could be. It's probably WEEI out of Boston. I'll put money on it. I can tell by the way it's coming in.
Tap, walk. Want to catch Colin Cowherd? Tap, walk. Catch the herd weekdays, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific on FS1. And on iHeartRadio, just search The Herd.
Did he say FX1?
Coming to you live from the Geico Fox Sports Radio studios. It's easy to save 15% or more on car insurance with Geico. Go to geico.com or call 800-947-AUTO. The only hard part, figuring out which way is easier. We welcome in. I like Pantera. So welcome welcome in Reed Forgrave. It's a good touch, Nick, right? We got Nashville College Hoops Insider for FoxSports.com and FS1. Reed Forgrave joins us on the
FS1.
Insurance Celebrity Hotline.
Did you say FS1? So I'll do a search, go to find, rather than look through all that. FS. It's not coming up. So we'll just have you just have to listen for their call sign.
I understand how the taste changed over time, but I know you're driving around without the youngin' in the car from time to time, Reed, and you hit me with a -2 for Pantera? Reed, this is unbelievable.
Oh, there's a sports in Norfolk too. 850 WTAR. So we just have to listen. It's an S30 signal.
I just never listened to Pantera. I don't even know their music.
It's above 20.
We're going to have to get you tapped in on that one, Reed.
That's probably what it is. WTAR.
What team has the biggest gripe? Because this is, as you know, the griping period of, this team should have gotten in. Which team could yell the loudest?
I want to say every mid-major team in the country should be yelling right now because, let me put it
He said
bluntly as I
FS1.
can, mid-major schools got screwed. The message, everyone, NCAA Tournament Selection Committee, first of all, has a really hard job.
It probably means Fox
and
Sports.
Generally, they do a great job with this. It's not like an equation. It's like an algorithm that's put together. It's a puzzle. It's really hard to put together. I've done the NCAA mock selection.
I'm really not into the sports channels. I mean, I'm only going to figure this out because that's what I'm doing is I'm writing these down. But I like the news talk channels. I don't like the sports channels. But it'll be a while before they're going to give a call sign. But I'll bet it's that one out of Norfolk.
Same with Monmouth. And then you have these just middling,
Let's see what else we can find.
high majors. Seems like
Come protest on this.
Dad, you're supposed to do things.
I'm terribly sorry.
And minimize the devastation. I took the time to meet and talk with Cordell and Cordell clients and attorneys, and I can tell you that Cordell and Cordell has represented thousands of men just like you and me. If you're a man facing divorce, consider Cordell and Cordell, a partner men can count on.
The attorneys at Cordell & Cordell work to help men maximize their role in their children's lives, which includes protecting men's financial means to do so. Call the domestic litigation firm of Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Virginia Beach attorneys. 757.
Oh, it's Virginia Beach. These are going to be locals.
8888. That's 757-774-8888. Or visit online at CordellCordell.com. That's Cordell.
This would be WNIS out of Norfolk. I'll bet on it. This is 790. WNIS Norfolk.
Who will you turn to? When life happens, things must be in place, not a plan on a shelf. You can't create a trust from the grave or sign a power of attorney while incapacitated. At Mason & Associates, we help you do the things you need to do, but don't want to do. Fortunately for our clients, when life happens, their plans are in place and in force. If this is the kind of relationship you're looking for, schedule your complimentary consultation now. Learn more about our team, our process, and the radio show schedule at masonllc.net, masonllc.net, or 223-9898.
WNIS Norfolk. I'll bet on it.
Centaurus Financial Inc., member FINRA and SIPC, a registered investment advisor. Centaurus Financial Inc. and Mason & Associates LLC are not affiliated companies.
Make your smartphone even smarter. Download the free AM 790 WNIS app today.
WNIS. So we got that one.
Minutes here. Imagine it.
I'm watching this HPR and I'll be right soon.
Ooh. Now, this is good stuff. This will be all local stuff down here. 7:40 a.m. Let's check this one out. Search. Just look for Virginia. Williamsburg, WMBG Nostalgia. I'll show you another program. So this is 740. This is good stuff. I'd probably start to listen to this one. WMBG Williamsburg. Now, I'll show you another program I use for shortwave now. This will be up here. No, that's radio locator. I've got them saved as, no, that's not it. Where's my, there it is. This is a great, the best program for shortwave as far as I'm concerned. It's short-wave.info, short-wave.info. And what we can do right now is just start looking at what's, I could show you how to use this program, but let's go up into like, these are all the different frequencies. Now we can start doing around the world stuff. Let's do, we'll do the radio. We'll do the radio itself, okay? Now I switched to the 40 meter band. I'm going to switch to AM, and I'm going to start dropping down. Start looking for stuff.
Others, a fairly worrying slowdown in the mainland Chinese economy. So that's domestic political implications aside as well. That's really the trade factor and the
60617. I'll show you how to use this one. This one you're going to type in 601. I bet that's Radio China. You just learn to recognize them after a while. And you want to click this plus or minus 5KC and just hit. And it's in English.
Major projects, particularly where Boeing is concerned, the runway MTR expansion and others on the related.
Okay, it's probably like 620 is what that is. 620 kilohertz. Now it's fine. It's going to be Radio China, I'm positive. China Radio International.
It could be too. We need to look and see what the other rating agencies are going to do.
Well, you mentioned that Hong Kong is looking towards the mainland.
All the way over there.
What's happening with structural development, restructuring?
No, it's almost 30 plus.
Is this going to have a major impact, you think, on
it is 30 plus. It's coming out of China.
The mainland Chinese economy goes through this transitionary period. The government pushed through various economic restructuring policies such as state-owned enterprises, restructuring there, liberalization of the currency and exchange.
Now what I'm using for my antenna is an 80 meter G5RV up at about 35 feet, which makes a great shortwave antenna.
Relatively to Shanghai, but it will still remain, I think, a major economic and finance hub, but it won't have that.
That's coming all the way from China.
Internationally that it has had over the years. Shanghai will almost supersede it as the major economic and finance hub across the entire Asia-Pacific region. But what I also see happening across the mainland Chinese economy,
the transmitter site is in
different regions.
Let's find this out because that's a different flag. Let's find out where that is. Let's find out where this is. This might be the Albania transmitter site. Yeah, this is the Albania transmitter site. Here's where the transmitter site is. It's in Albania. It's still a long way, but it's.
China is expected to replace.
That's an S30. Look at that.
#1 market worldwide. CEO of L'Oréal China, Stefan Rinderknecht,
So there's Sarek.
Including online sales. We talked about this
I don't know why my Google Maps are so slow tonight.
that are our target potential. And the fascinating thing about online is that it makes consumers in a country as big as China, in the tier 4, in the tier 5, or in the tier 6, and it can have an opportunity to reach these consumers. Online sales of cosmetics have grown from less than 1% to
Yeah, Google Maps is really slow
in the
tonight.
past 10 years. Meanwhile, analyst Chen from NEK Consulting says that more Chinese, especially younger generation, are willing to invest in cosmetics.
Let's find something else now.
Incomes are still rising in China, but particularly among the younger group, the post-90s and even 2000s, who are having
the frequency of 6,100 kilobits. Okay, thank you very much. As you requested, we will send a verification factor of radio harmonic. And I would thank Mohammed Chami, who writes to us often as well.
This might be
Sends a
good.
letter by email.
This
and he
might be
also
good.
included
6002.
for the philatelic contest that we are promoting this year here in Radio Havana, Cuba.
Oh, it's Radio Havana, Cuba. It's come out of
We have
Cuba.
been able to collect for some time now. Okay, Mohammed Jamil in India, Salah for participating in this competition.
So this is coming out of Cuba.
People over there listening to us in India. Also from the Asia area, this is from Japan. I wish I could read most of what is written here, but it's in Japanese.
Well, at least his name is in English or
Let's find out what frequency that is.
Wrote to us in Japanese. He sent some very nice.
So it's really 6,000 kilohertz. Now they're saying Radio Havana, Cuba right there.
From, they're beautiful. Wish you could see them. We can't hold them up to the microphone.
Let's keep going.
okay, so look.
So get this check in your spirit that says,
That's a
this is
religious.
the reasonable, the least thing that I can do to show
That's,
God is my boss.
that's probably at it. See, that's an S40. Watch. See going in the 40?
Or rob the company of
See that?
goods and wares.
That's probably out of Tennessee.
The wife showed Mr. Carter and myself.
These religious stations always. $59.10. Is this a blast? Listen to stuff all over the world. That sounds like it could be China Radio International. I don't think it's 5. It could be out of Russia. They got a China Radio International and I bet it's Radio Romania. Radio Romania International. So this is coming out of Romania. S20. Now watch, we go from this to the local hand. And of course we can transmit. Yeah, this video is almost 20 minutes. I'm going to upload it. We're clear.